back to another day in the life of a reseller vlog. Today is Tuesday, August 20. Terrible Tuesdays are back. For those of you who've been watching the channel, you know Tuesdays is some of the worst sales day on eBay for me. So we're gonna check in and see how things are going today. But first, let's take a look at the latest videos that I published to the channel. Alright, there you see the latest day in the life of a reseller vlog titled Finding Balance in My Monday Routine as the store goes on sale and profits return on eBay. So that's the title of today's day in the life of a reseller vlog. So that's what you're watching right now, the day in the life of a reseller vlog. These come out every morning, so you always have something to watch, and we keep these coming out steady daily. And lately I've been adding these what sold videos as well, checking the what sold section of eBay in specific categories. Let me give you a look at the video that I published today. Here's a look at the thumbnail for today's What Sold video. As you can see, it says most expensive toy dump trucks top 5. We looked at the top 5. So we checked the sell-through rates on dump trucks, and we looked at what is selling. We looked at what is selling over $100, and then we went into the top 5 dump trucks sold on eBay the last 90 days. Toy dump trucks, kind of an interesting niche to search in. Some of those are selling for big money. All 5 of the top 5 sold for over $1,200, so a nice little payday if you find one of those trucks. You can check out that video right now and see which ones sold for that big money. Kind of a fun way to educate yourself on a different niche other than clothing. And of course, posting 2 long-form videos a day has helped increase the amount of views and amount of subscribers to my YouTube channel. I'm going to give you guys a quick little update on YouTube. Let's take a look at the channel analytics and see how things are going. Alright, taking a look at YouTube channel analytics here. It says the channel got 99,339 views the last 28 days. Watch time is up to 813.5 hours. If we scroll down here and look at the chart, we were up and down, and yesterday we kind of just held steady. We didn't move up too much. We've been on the rise there, but held steady yesterday. Subscriber count jumped to 596, currently at 596, and the last 48 hours views have been 7,992 views the last 48 hours. There you can see the blue. That's when I post those shorts and they kind of take off. And we had quite a spike there yesterday. So those of you who've been watching the channel, you know I've kind of used Opus Clip as an AI kind of software program to kind of create these shorts and post them up into the shorts section. So that's what I've been doing, posting the long form as well as these shorts, and that's kind of helped grow the channel. I've got the latest dump truck video clipped up and ready to go, so I'm going to post those this afternoon as well. Here's a look at that site. All you do is, this is your dashboard. You put the little clip right in there where it says drop a YouTube link. It also says Rumble or Zoom link or YouTube link. So there allows some different options. You click the clips in one click, and then it kind of creates the clips and posts them over here when it's ready. So the dump truck video is now ready, and we're gonna get those clips. So it's easy as that. Kind of takes a lot of the work out of creating those little shorts, and you can just post those up to your YouTube channel. The only thing that I have to do is kind of make sure they're under 1 minute. So in order to be on YouTube shorts, they got to be under a minute, and sometimes it creates it over a minute. You just edit it up so that it's under a minute, and then it's good to go. So here's a quick look at the clips it created. As you can see, this first one is 2 minutes and 42 seconds, so that's a bit long. You could post that as a long form clip, but you want to edit that up to under a minute if you want to post it in the shorts section. But if you scroll down, it looks like unlocking profits. That one's a 107, so we got to edit that one. Take 7 seconds off of that one. Over here we got one 117. So a lot of these are just over a minute, but it doesn't take much to kind of edit those up so that they're ready for YouTube. There's one at 105, so a lot of these are just over 1 minute, which makes it a little bit annoying. But some of them, they do come out. There's one 43 seconds, so we can just post that one right away. You download it to your computer and then post it right up. So there's a little look inside baseball for you guys if you ever want to start a YouTube channel. That's definitely something I would recommend. Takes a lot of the work out of creating those shorts and makes it quick and easy. And as you can see, you post those up and your channel starts to grow right away. A lot of those clips get up to 400 views sometimes for the shorts, and whereas long form content right now at my current subscriber count gets around 20 to 100 views. So depending on what I'm talking about and that sort of thing, the thumbnail and all that stuff really matters. But we're posting those up, and the shorts have really helped boost the views of the channel. So we're going to continue to do that. Of course, now that all of you have seen how the YouTube channel continues to grow and we got a lot of new subscribers, let me reintroduce myself. I'm Brian Kingsbury. I've got 2 eBay stores, over 6,000 items listed, and this channel kind of details the ins and outs of the business, the day in the life of a reseller vlog. We show you guys what's selling. We show you what I'm listing. Of course, we show you what we're buying and trying to flip for big money. And lately, we've been adding this element of what's sold videos. And that kind of is an interesting element, a way to educate yourself on what is still selling for big money on eBay. So if you like that sort of thing, you can find that information on this YouTube channel as well. Get a day in the life of a reseller vlog as well as those daily what's sold. Not sure if I'm going to continue doing them daily, but lately I have been, and they've been pretty well received. So I'm going to keep doing those as long as I can find some interesting and fun new areas and new niches to kind of research and educate myself and you guys, so we can both kind of learn as we move along in this reseller world. But enough about that. You guys want to know, how is business doing here on Terrible Tuesdays? Are sales slumping? Have they returned? Bad news is I think they're pretty slow today. Let's take a look at what sold. Alright, there you see it. The big store had just 4 sales, so not the kind of volume we want, but not a bad dollar amount. 4 sales for $90.17 for $90.17. So let's see what sold. First item sold for $11.40. It's an extra large full sand blue men's golf polo shirt. Short sleeve, extra large, nylon blend, extra large, full sand blue polo. So there it is. Nice looking polo shirt there. Next item sold for $56.71. It's a pair of Nike Air Jordan Jumpman Pro 906876006 model. Black basketball shoes, sneakers, size 10. So some Nike Air Jordans, there they are. Next item sold for $8.87. It's a Greg Norman blue men's polo shirt, short sleeve, 2XL polyester spandex blend. So that polo shirt was part of the auction experiment we ran last month. They took a little while to pay for that one. They let me know it was going to be delayed, so I kind of just let it ride, but they finally paid for that one. Obviously, we want to make more than $8 on a polo shirt, but we were doing those loss leader pricing strategy, using those auctions to kind of drive people into the store, and that meant kind of selling a lot of that inventory at cost, which was alright. You know, I was okay with doing it for a month, but we went away from that here in August. But for much of July, that's what we were doing. We were kind of boosting sales by getting folks into the store using that strategy. That's kind of a fun little strategy you can use. You know, to sales are slow, which they typically are in the summer months. You can throw up some inventory at cost. For those, I was starting them at $197 with a buy it now option. And folks were just picking those up pretty regularly. A lot of them did not sell. I was just testing out that auction market, kind of deciding if it's still a viable option to make money online. And I was kind of disappointed with the sell-through rate when you're offering stuff that cheap and it's still not selling. So definitely eBay needs to do something about that. They got a lot of work to do with the auction market, especially when they're working with you know, stuff that's not that desirable. People are still posting clothing, and it would be nice if some of that would sell, especially when you're giving it to the customer at cost like that. So they've kind of gone away from you know, the way that it once was. Now everything that you post has to be desirable. They want the demand has to be there in order for you to make some decent money. So that's kind of what you got to think about if you're wanting to be a new reseller. You got to find inventory that people want. You know, the days of just posting anything up and having it sell, it appears to be over. You know, that auction market is kind of dead if it's not something that people want, you know, if the demand is not there. So something to think about as we move forward. We got one more that sold. Let's take a look. Fourth item that sold for $13.19. It's a pair of Maurice's premium blue denim jeans, cotton polyester spandex blend, size 11-12, 34-inch waist by 32-inch inseam. So nice pair of Maurice's blue jeans for women. So kind of interesting, you know, my store is called Men's Choice. My first store, my big store, was typically a men's store to start off with, and then we started adding women's items. We started adding smalls. We added all kinds of different stuff to the store. So it became more than just men's clothing. So it seems kind of strange to be offering a Men's Choice, you know, and selling women's jeans out of it. But that's kind of what it has evolved into. The name kind of didn't stick with just men's clothing. We kind of expanded our inventory and carrying a lot of different stuff, and the women's stuff is a bulk of, not a bulk, the men's stuff is still the bulk, but women's stuff is a nice blend of what we have to offer in 4,000 items, over 4,000 items in the big store. So plenty of women's stuff to search through, as well as the men's stuff, and some new fun different niches that we're exploring. So I'm gonna go locate those 4 items. We'll print some shipping labels for those, and then we'll add them to the tote, get them ready to go to the post office. But before we do that, I thought I'd give you guys a look at the listings that I've gotten up this morning. Was working through a stack of my dad's dress shirts. My dad passed away. I inherited all his dress shirts, and I've been photographing and listing those this week. So we're getting those online, some nice fresh new inventory added to the store. Let's take a look at those 8 listings, the last 8 listings of my dad's dress shirts. As you can see here, we're getting some good stuff up here. Denim and Flower Burgundy, a High Sierra Gray, a Barrington Blue. We did that one last night. This morning we woke up and we did this Cactus Man by Ricky Singh. Those are nice dress shirts. Up here, this is the latest one we did, a nice 2-pocket Van Heusen. These are mostly $9.97. We're pricing these. Here's a Arrow USA blue and orange striped dress shirt. And here's one, a Claiborne Access, a nice paisley print. I can remember Dad loved that shirt. He wore it all the time. And over here we got a large Calvin Klein white and blue striped dress shirt. So a lot of nice clothes here going up thanks to Dad. So we are hoping to make some bucks off. So I'm going to continue to work through that list of clothing, that stack of clothing. We got some of it photographed here, ready to go. I'm going to finish those up tonight, and then we'll get in the photo station and probably knock out the rest of those shirts we picked up from my mom last Sunday. So had a nice little time down south. We went to that world's fastest 10K in Lake Stevens, photographed that event for the Snohomish Running Company, and I was able to stop by my mom's and have lunch with her, talk with her for a little bit, and grab those shirts on my way out. So we got some inventory ready to go thanks to Mom, thanks to Dad. So we got those online. We're working to get those online and make some money off them. Alright, through the magic of video there they appear. 4 orders ready for shipping labels, and here they come fresh off the printer. We're gonna get these labels printed and add these orders to the tote, get them ready to go to the post office. Here they come, getting these things printed. Key to success on eBay is getting things out fast. So here they are. Alright, there you see we got that empty tote. Time to fill it up. We got 4 orders, 1, 2, 3, and 4 ready to go. Now that we got those big store orders fulfilled, there's one thing left to do. We're going to log into that small store. We're going to see what kind of action we had over there. Of course, we'll pack up anything that's sold, and maybe we might even get a few listings up into the small store today. I've got some dress shirts ready to go, so we could easily list into the small store as well tonight. So let's take a look and see if anything's sold. Alright, looks like we had one sale out of the small store for $16.16. Let's see what it was. Here it is. It's a Van Heusen Studio, a blue linen long sleeve pocket dress shirt, size medium, slim fit top. There you see it, Van Heusen Studio. Nice solid blue linen dress shirt. Linen always sells pretty well, so if you find linen at the thrift, pick it up, get it listed. Size medium, not ideal for a sell-through rate, but the slim fit, this one sold Got a nice Van Heusen Studio Slim Fit. It's a linen rayon blend, so not even 100% linen. This one is a rayon blend. So 51.49 I think is the breakdown on that. Nice Van Heusen Studio dress shirt. So I also had an offer on a pair of Nike Air Maxes. I went ahead and accepted it. A little bit of a low offer, but I wanted to get those gone. They were a pair that I got out of a storage unit, so I had minimal amount of money into them. We decided to let them go far under market value. I think I had them priced up to about $59 on sale. That's kind of the going rate for those Air Maxes in the sell-through rate. We checked those and saw what they were selling for and priced them according to what eBay suggested there at $59 and some odd cents. And we accepted an offer of $34.50, so far below what we were asking, but good to have those gone. Hopefully they'll pay for those in the next few minutes and we can add those to the tote as well. Alright, there it is, the Van Heusen Studio Linen Blend or Linen Rayon Blend dress shirt. Here comes the label for it. Let's get it printed and added to the tote. One more for the tote. Alright, let's add one more to the others. One more for the tote. Alright, it's almost 6:30 now. I've been listing shirts into the small store, but I think what I'm going to do is take a little break, get a little run, go for a run around the neighborhood, and come on back, have a little dinner, and then get back at it. Been in the house all day working on eBay, working on YouTube, so it's time to get out of the house, get a little fresh air, get a few miles in, and come on back and recharge. Get back at it with a fresh mindset. So that's the plan. I'm gonna hit the road rather, and go for a nice run around the neighborhood. Alright, it's a little after 9 o'clock now. I got a nice run in. I've been listing a few items, putting a few more shorts up into the YouTube algorithm, and hopefully that will lead to some more subscribers. If you haven't subscribed, please take a second to hit that subscription button, ring that notification bell, and make it a regular part of your day to watch this day in the life of a reseller vlog. Like I've said before, it comes out every morning, so you always have something to watch. Thanks for watching this one to the very end. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.